What's up, everybody? Hope you enjoy the episode. Just wanted to plug our Instagram at Day by Day Podcasting. There you'll find behind the scenes clips from our episodes and just clips in general. So if you enjoy the content, go give us a follow. All right, enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome back to Day by Day with Dezi and
Mark, and we're in season 2.
Welcome to season 2, baby. And today we have a very special guest with us, our friend and what's your name?
And what?
Yeah, and what?
Finish that, and then I'll tell you my name.
Our friend and colleague.
And the number one nicest guy I know.
I'm Herb. How's my hair, Maximo? Glad to be here.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was quite an intro, Herb.
I don't know how I came up with that.
By the way, you did just get a haircut. We are all after this is post quarantine, so
Yeah, I got a haircut.
we're all
Educe
getting
Salon.
our new looks.
Hit me up. Go to educesalon.com.
That was a nice plug.
That's the first plug of the episode.
Dang.
Got more coming.
Yeah, Herb's at a deuce, and I like the hair, bro. It looks
Thanks,
good.
man. I like yours.
Thanks,
yours.
man.
Where'd you get it done?
I got mine done at
And then this
AE
part's
Effect.
censored. This part's censored.
We're not
AE
sponsored by any of these.
AE Effect in Winter Park. They do great hair by Liz, and but yeah, we both are kind of rocking new looks nowadays, bro.
Yeah,
Even Mark,
I mean-
show him.
I'm not taking off my hat.
but-
I quarantine shaved my head. And,
Yeah, we had
I
some
look
fun.
great, but trust me, it's starting to look a little hedgehoggy. What's it called? Chia petty up there.
Yeah, Mark had me shave his head over the quarantine.
That was a
I told
fire
you this,
night.
You
right?
did tell me that,
Yeah,
That was a fire night.
yeah, that was quite a night, and my first haircut also too. But
Don't ever let Dezi cut your hair. I will say that.
you got a point.
But we're here with her.
Yeah, guys, I'm stoked to be here. It only took a full season for you guys to invite me to come. So, like, just kicking off second season. And I'm literally, like, trying to figure out what's going on with the new season. New place, like, new topics. Like, what's the deal here?
Man, season 2, to everybody listening as well as you heard. Season 2, I think we went more goal-oriented with, we're changing up some color schemes and stuff like that. So
Blue.
sprucing up season 2, New
Blue.
things come with every
Blue.
season, so,
That's not gender neutral.
What?
What'd you say?
Problematic.
You could put blue inside of a baby girl's.
Damn,
I
it only
mean-
took, what are we at? It only took less than 5 minutes to spark some controversy between the...
I'm just going to
That's
keep
how we're
splashing,
going.
man. I'm going to see a puddle and I'm going to splash
Herb's
it.
in a cannonball contest right now on
No,
our
we're-
podcast, trying
We
to
just
make the
need
biggest
content.
splash he can.
We need the content. Controversial makes content. So that's an
Oh,
audio
dude.
bite right there.
Well, Herb, I will say you are somebody that we've definitely wanted to have on here for a while,
Yeah,
know,
man,
and
I'm
I'm
glad to be
glad, honestly, now that we're doing it because this is season 2 and you're our first guest, and we're in a new location, so
For
we're
sure.
happy to have you here, man.
Thanks, man.
So, yeah, bro, but we were talking and we were all discussing, what's the best way to introduce infamous Herb? Because Herb's a special guy to both of us, and bro, how did we meet? Let's just get that out of the bag. Like, we gotta tell them how
So-
all three of us culminated, really quick.
Well,
like-
I know, like, I'm the guest, so I have to tell you, but when we've met people and we tell people how we met, you say it way better.
Really?
Yeah, so
He does. He
so
does,
you kind of I
actually.
can like start it because it did have it's not, and that's not my way of not answering this question because I know that we met at
There's tea in this question.
Oh, God.
There's
Dude, there was
tea.
a lot going on that night, man. It was I forgot what show it was, but we went back to the studio. I can't remember if Adam owned it yet or if it was still Chris. I think it was
Okay.
Chris's studio.
It was
still.
Chris's still at that time.
Yeah, and there's just a bunch of people there hanging out.
because they hadn't been to LA yet. They were still
Yeah,
like
that's
remember
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? Instead of answering how we met, just answer one question. I'll fill in the rest really
Oh,
quick.
God,
How
okay.
old was I when we met?
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
I should have checked your ID, but I didn't.
That's always
We'll leave
with
it
Desi.
there. I think we'll just leave it there.
Yeah, that's good. We're not going to discuss numbers on this podcast today. But yeah, so real quick, Herb and I, we met when I was pretty wee young, and I still am pretty wee young, I
Wee
guess.
young.
But
The baby of the group.
I always tell people the way I met Herb
Sounds like a Lee
was.
character.
You mean a me?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the little
Yeah.
me's.
yeah.
like an Asian me character.
I'm glad somebody
Problematic.
got some
Topic
enjoyment out of
two.
that. An Asian me character. But listen to this. So I met Herb literally the most organically a kid at my age can. by just jamming to the year 3000. And
Literally, yeah, actually.
the context behind that was our friends owned a studio, and they're having a little party, and I was kind of just in there jamming, rocking out. You know, I think I was by myself too, low key. And
I think you were by yourself.
why I don't know, I was by myself, but I'm pretty sure I was by myself.
You just go to the beat of your own drum, bro.
Kind of.
So
yeah.
he was actually playing drums. Funny you say that because he was playing drums as I walked in to the room, but he also didn't know anybody there. How did
Who?
you end up there, dude?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! I knew people there.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't know people there. I'm kidding. No, I realized how sad that sounded after I said it. No, I did know people there. I knew Cody and all them, and
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'd been hanging out with. Honestly, you were the person I didn't know there, and which is the crazy part in all this is I didn't know you back then. I had never seen you before. Instagram wasn't popping like it is now. You know, like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
For the sake of your show, we'll go with it, but
I mean, you know what I'm saying, bro. I'm talking about it in general. Like Instagram, you know, wasn't bringing together people like it was, you know, like
Yeah, it wasn't
that
a
was
business card yet.
Yeah, exactly.
what year
like,
was it?
this, bro? I hadn't graduated high school yet.
Oh my lord.
I was like a sophomore in high school. Like,
No way.
Yeah, I'm talking. This.
Wait,
was
I didn't-
ages
Dude,
ago.
I'm telling you, we were talking about this like 10 minutes
Yeah,
ago. Like,
what?
I just lose track of time. There's no way.
Bro, I was a baby. I had like I had
What?
just gotten like my permit.
He told me it made it feel like he was only like maybe like 19 or something.
No, definitely.
What?
Bro, no.
Dude, but then again, 19 was what, like a year and a half ago for you?
I wasn't.
Low-key?
What
Low key.
what I'm saying is I wasn't even 19 yet. I was in high
Oh
school.
my
I was
God.
taking AP classes still.
Dude, okay, well, what's today's date? Oh my God.
Don't look at the date.
I'm like 15 days away from it, man.
Oh my lord. Oh yeah, it is about to be
Dude,
June. Oh,
yeah.
Damn, there's so many June babies. That's crazy.
June babies.
But-
Everyone's doing work in September.
Damn, that's crazy.
I was conceived on my mom's birthday.
really.
Yeah.
That must have been a total coincidence.
She-
That's fire though.
No, that's what happened.
Wow. I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
So wait, how did you
not-
find that information out? I don't want to know. actually.
So how far are we into this? Like,
Oh, we're only like 6 minutes.
so
in. 7 minutes in.
so I've said a few things that I probably shouldn't have already.
It's all
My
good.
dad is probably 4 times worse.
Yeah.
And it was my mom's birthday one year. I forgot when, but we were at some Mexican restaurant and we started talking about like birthday gifts and stuff. She's
Yeah.
like, "Do you remember what I gave you for your birthday in 1989?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, and my dad was like, "Think about what happened 9 months later."
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so
Your dad sounds like the jokesters of men right there.
dude, he's like full on just Guatemalan dude, like just always trying
Is
to
he
laugh at
full? Like
something.
full Guatemalan?
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah. If you guys didn't know, me and him are Guatemalan.
yeah, for sure.
Desi's.
I'm full too, but like
Let's not even get into that. I've met your mom, Herb. I've never met your dad. I've seen a lot of videos of your dad, though.
oh dude, my
all
dad's
over-
videos.
And you told me some funny stories about your dad in the ATM and the sanitation.
Oh my god, dude, the coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. this-
Yeah, did y'all hear about that? Or I mean,
Yeah, the coronavirus. It's a virus that came from China. And so you want to explain
And
it?
pangolins.
Nah, I'll take the seat on the coronavirus.
No, but yeah, my dad, he literally, like 20, 30 minutes ago before I came here,
Yeah.
he was telling me, yo, just don't forget to wash your hands. I'm like, dude, this has been going on for 5
What?
months now. This is not, like, I understand. Like,
You remember when they had like all the little signs for like how long you should wash your hands? It's
Yeah.
like the hooks. Of
And you were like
songs.
low key.
Dude,
You were like, I'm not washing my hands the right way, low key. Like,
Right?
You know, like 30's full seconds.
I'm like, dude, you're supposed to use soap still? I thought that was
one
a 90s
Mississippi,
thing.
2 Mississippi, 3. Bro,
These
that's
some
a lot
dirty
of
motherfuckers.
Mississippis.
These
Nah,
are some
Nah,
dirty
man,
people.
I've cleaned my act up. I stopped licking walls for this coronavirus.
Yeah,
I stopped,
right.
Like, yeah,
I stopped
so-
licking the toilet bowl. Me too.
Yeah, I just stopped using public water fountains.
I get water from the river now.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
filter it though, do you?
that's
'Cause
like into the wild type shit.
No,
bad
because
for you.
because I don't want it touching plastic.
Okay, cool.
You know what I
Oh,
mean? Because
okay.
turtles.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about
Because
that.
turtles. Well, since we got how you two met, I'll tell you how I met them.
Yeah.
We were honestly,
They go
it's
back.
kind of boring. We were just in class, literally.
Dude, but I feel like I was thinking about it. Yeah, there had to have been something cool, right?
There was Black
The only
Bear.
thing I remember is Black Bear. That's
Black
about
Bear,
it. But
yeah.
like, I mean, we still started around the same time.
Were we? Yeah, because we weren't even in the same class.
Yeah, you came. No, I came to y'all's class because
Honestly,
remember.
man, I lost track. I think
I
we
did-
graduated together though, didn't we?
No, I think I was like a month behind you or something. I
When
don't
did you
know.
graduate? Do you remember?
September 2017.
So you're before me, dude.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you were just like always busy. So like you
Yeah.
you went online, I think, at some point too.
Went online and just kind of like stopped.
Yeah.
Guys,
But I mean, I finished.
I want to put something in perspective. The age range we have here. I was graduating high school June 2016, and you guys graduated from Full Sail when?
Like a year later.
A year later.
Or like a year and like
so
some change
y'all
later.
had known each other for a little bit then, like.
Yeah, like I said, we were just in class together, and then
Okay.
literally,
Dude, I feel like I probably met you guys around the same time.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
technically, like the first day we all met was Black Bear, according to him.
I think I was getting ready to come to Full Sail when I met you. So
That
I
would have
met you
made sense
first.
chronologically because
Yeah.
I was like, Full Sail's a 2-year, to get that degree. First, you get the 2-year, right?
Yeah.
Of course, if it takes longer, but I was like, I believe my sophomore year of high school, so 2 years, like around there, that lines up.
Yeah.
And for the record, I went to school. Well, I went back to school really late. I started Full Sail when I was 25.
Yeah, which
So-
blew up my little 20-year-old mind. I was like, what?
Yeah, dude. I had a whole.
He doesn't look old at all.
I had a whole
Herb's
other
never
life.
gonna look old. That's what we want to get into, bro. A lot of people don't know this side of you, bro. That
Yeah,
you're
it's
actually a
kinda
pretty
weird, man.
smart guy, believe it or not. I'm kidding. But, yo, but
I'm
yeah.
not as dumb as I look.
No, I mean, but like, even when you showed us like all the old music stuff, I was like, so you were like in a band at one point.
Yeah.
Then you went to go get like a regular like 9 to 5, like I hate my life job.
Yeah.
Went back to school, like, okay, I'm gonna do something with this degree, and then just started to go crazy with photography. Like, if you really like look at that, that's like the craziest like.
Yeah, my life is
Road.
like people say like their life is a movie or whatever. My life is a whole theater, man.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
a Broadway show,
It's just
bro.
like nonstop. Like it's always changing directions.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fun.
No, yeah,
It's a
I
good
think
time.
I feel like every single time that we meet up, like it's just like
It's always something different.
yeah, you're always on like another path. You're just like, yeah, like so the other day I was doing this,
Dude,
and
literally.
it's just like, but today I was actually like over there, like doing this, and it's just like, dang, bro, like
Dude, like I was just telling you, like I just sold my motorcycle today.
yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that, man.
That
I
like
literally
I
saw
spent
that.
years building.
Mark,
So like that's another thing people don't know,
Yeah.
Mark asked me today. He was like, "Yo, Herb's selling his bike, bro," and I was like, "He just sold it today." Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I
literally.
listed it. I listed it yesterday, and I got 36 people hit me up for it on Facebook alone.
you
and
didn't
it-
put it on anything else, not Craigslist or anything.
No, just Facebook.
Wow.
I posted it on my story, but like I just honestly like
I'm kind of blown away
like
by
my
that. In a
Instagram.
day.
Nobody that follows me on Instagram
Yeah,
like knows that I ride or cares.
yeah,
So I
exactly.
just kind of posted because again, like people think like, oh, okay, it's something different. I guess I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna post it. But yeah, 36 people wrote me,
That's crazy.
and then it was sold within 2 hours. The dude that actually bought it hit me up,
wow.
and then he picked it up probably like 20-ish hours after the original post.
What?
But anyway, I don't know what we're talking about that, but yeah, dude. I mean, I'm just stoked because now I got this new build that I'm working on.
Yeah, like I said, always always something
Always
different.
something-
Always
yeah.
something different, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, man. No, yeah, and like Dezi was saying, it's like just so crazy to think like how you basically had your hands in like everything. You kind of live like every kind of life. You know what I mean? Like
Herb is at heart a beach boy. Am I right? Too?
Yeah, dude.
yeah, check out the
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
so pale.
the
right
Miami
now, though.
Vice.
Herb is
This
fr-
Chinese
what
virus has
beach are
me
you?
quarantined, and like I just have gotten no sun.
Bro,
Right?
we
No,
know,
straight up.
Right,
we
right?
know you still
Wait,
take the
say
trips
that.
to Melbourne, bro.
Dude, but I've been going for work.
yeah, that's the thing.
Like,
Herb's
I
been
have-
working in Melbourne over the quarantine and
Yeah,
stuff.
I've been
like,
working.
Herb's been everywhere, man.
I went to the
like-
beach once.
Wow.
I
haven't
think,
been
I
to
think
the
we're
beach.
tied, bro. Actually, I went to
I
the
haven't even
beach
been-
right after this
Yeah.
shit opened again. So yeah,
I think you went twice.
You went like right when it
Oh, I
started, though,
went
right?
twice.
Because you
I
thought
went
you
twice.
caught it.
That's right.
You thought you got the kung flu.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah,
the kung fu.
that was a long story. I just was hella dehydrated that day. But I did get home that day from the beach, and like right when all this woo-ha was going on, I threw up in our front yard. But that was from being dehydrated, to clarify. I didn't contract the coronavirus.
That's frat as fuck. Throwing
know
up in your
me.
front yard.
DU, baby. Just
Oh
kidding.
my god. I gotta bleep that out, Heike.
I'm kidding. I'm not in DU, but yeah, Herb. So
a gang?
tell us what was like. I think it's really interesting to ask an artist why they do what they do. And what got you into photography specifically that kind of like took over from music and all the other kind of things you're getting into back in the day?
Huh. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna dive deeper into this than I usually do.
Yeah,
Because
go
like
for
my
it.
gear started spinning when you said that.
We have scuba gear, so go ahead.
I only snorkel. I don't like deep water.
Yeah.
Damn it, he got me.
So.
Okay. Anyways,
But so everybody asks me that, right? And I always like start talking about like my recent time getting back into it, but
Yeah.
I'm like thinking, I'm like, what originally got me like into photography?
Because I remember when we were in Full Sail, like you literally had just started back up your photography
Getting
stuff.
back up, right?
And I remember talking to you,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Yeah, like when I was younger, I was kind of into it,
Yeah.
and then I kind of went and had like my little like time where I was just working a regular job, and then I just came back here and just kind of fell into my lap."
Yeah, exactly. So I think the first time through was just like MySpace, man. Like seriously, like you
Awesome.
just wanted it to look cool.
Explain that, please.
Oh, MySpace? It's like Facebook, but for like
You got to
older people.
remember, I wasn't allowed to have a MySpace.
You weren't?
I was not allowed. Like I had to do it
Wow.
on the DL, but then I would always delete it in case my mom found out. I was
Dude,
scared.
nobody was allowed to, but I was seen, so like we just did it for the scene.
Wait,
cred.
oh yeah, you were.
I was very seen.
I forgot about that.
So you're saying that you kind of got into it kind of as the aesthetic of it, like
Yeah, I
the
mean,
aesthetic
like-
of photography.
Were you just taking pictures
fun
of, like,
part
yourself?
Yeah, just of myself. And you had to have a cool layout back in the day. So like I
course.
remember
Yeah.
taking pictures for like my background and like
That's raw.
little header stuff and things like that. Dude, but now that I think about it, I remember like getting like kind of complex with it before even knowing it was a complex. Like
Really?
I remember like having like those little point and shoots,
Yeah.
and I don't even remember how I figured it out. And literally I'm like digging into a memory I didn't remember I have right
Yeah.
now.
Uncover it, man.
But
Dust
like
it off.
I remember setting it like on a bunch of books because I didn't have a tripod.
That's the classic.
And somehow, like doing a double exposure, I gotta
What?
see if I can find that photo actually. 'Cause
If you
I
have
remember,
it,
like,
that's awesome.
because dude, straight up, I was like, all right, I want a photo on my MySpace that like represents everything that I'm into.
So you
Yeah.
actually meant MySpace when you said MySpace. That's why you. Okay, I thought that was a metaphor, guys. So
What?
You were posting these on MySpace. You guys got to remember, I didn't post on MySpace. I didn't live through this
Bro,
era
it's
like
just
that.
just think of it as like Tumblr and Facebook put
But this
together.
is
have you heard of
interesting.
Have you
Herb-
heard of Tumblr?
Yes, of course I've heard of
That's what
Tumblr.
MySpace was, but it was just like your profile.
But this is
Yeah.
interesting, like you're saying, like I mean, this is
No,
this
yeah,
is
and, like-
influential, man.
Okay,
like
so I guess
MySpace
in
played a
that
part in
case-
your start, kind of.
I guess in
like,
that case, I
yeah.
probably should give a little background because like what MySpace is, but MySpace was a Facebook and Tumblr combined. Like
was
it was
awesome.
a profile that when you loaded it up and you went to it, like you had a profile song, like you would pick whatever song you wanted to play. And I'm telling
Right,
you,
I
this, like,
remember
shit.
that. Yeah, and the top friends and all
but
that.
like
yeah.
top friends and like before you could pick your top friends, you used to have to like dive into HTML and
Yeah.
like learn how
you
to
literally
code,
had
dude.
to like code this shit, bro. If you were
And-
into it.
Dude, and you would have like 15-year-old scene kids
Younger than
me.
that, man. 13-year-olds were doing
that
it.
were like experts at HTML because they wanted a cool MySpace layout.
And so they got good at using HTML. And,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
in
bro.
return, that made
Yeah,
them
dude,
wow.
my
I didn't see. I
brother-
didn't know that. That's fucking crazy, honestly.
yeah,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was wild.
My brother does that for a living now, and I don't know if he even realizes that. Like he probably got influenced and started like
Of course.
from MySpace, dude. That
Of
he
course.
he does it for a living now.
I mean,
So
like,
funny.
I don't even do it like casually anymore, but like I can still kind of understand like,
yeah.
okay, I know what this line of code means.
Right.
Like green, okay, that's my background,
Yeah.
like, or that's my little like.
Dude, and I was actually so you remember how you do I forgot what that symbol is that goes like this. What is that called? I feel like
greater
an
than?
idiot right now.
the greater than sign.
Yeah, but it has a name, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That and then a slash.
Yeah.
That means end, right?
Yeah, it's like
end
the little thing, yeah.
So like I recently commented that on somebody's post, and I was like, dude, I wonder if people even know what that means anymore.
Dude, I wonder the same thing sometimes.
What does that mean?
So when you're coding something, those little dude, I don't.
There's like brackets. Yeah,
we'll
we'll
just
call them brackets.
Okay.
My brother hates me for probably not saying this the right way, but the brackets, like you would put it and say whatever command, right? And you have to put it, and then you put your commands or whatever. And at the very end, you have to put the bracket and then a slash.
Exactly.
And
And it's basically just saying that code is done.
Yeah.
So that's like the period.
So if
Yeah.
I want this to be bold, I'll say bold up here and then end bold pretty much.
Yeah.
So like people would be like bracket slash happiness, saying like you're sad now kind of
Yeah.
deal. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of do.
Just think
I won't
of
lie.
the-
I'm not that tech savvy when it comes to that, but I get the concept of what you're saying. This is cool though.
No, yeah,
It's
that's
a different time.
It
man.
was.
Like, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
so-
and what's crazy is Tumblr's not even gonna get that time ever again either because
dude.
it went from MySpace and then everybody who hated like the creativity of MySpace went to Facebook.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. A lot of my friends who were just like, I want to talk to girls, they went to Facebook. This was like
I
maybe
always compare.
7th, 8th grade for me. You know what I mean?
Oh dang! Wow.
I
and
always
then-
compare the two. It's like kind of like Android versus Apple, Facebook and MySpace. That's
Yeah.
how I've
Yeah.
kind of seen it.
That's
you
kind of
know?
what it turned into. But
Basically.
like when MySpace was the norm, that was like that was
Yeah.
the thing, dude.
People were
It's so
going
crazy too that like I feel like this was maybe a topic we were probably gonna touch on too, that you mentioned, like me like keeping my youth pretty much, right?
Oh my God,
So
yeah.
dude, it's been a weird ride because like I've been through that, right? Like I was on MySpace, I was part of that crowd. I was like not into Facebook, so I was kind of late to that.
Yeah.
But I was still part of that crowd when parents started joining.
Yeah.
And dude, it's so weird right now too that I'm part of like the TikTok crowd, dude. Like not even gonna lie, I'm part of that. Like not necessarily the age demographic.
Yeah.
But I'm part of that crowd. Like I've been on TikTok for like
You understand
over a year.
Yeah.
Herb was like
When
one of the first
everybody-
people I saw ever post TikToks.
Dude, everybody made
and
fun
ones
of
that
me
I
for
actually
it.
laughed at. That's what was half the fun, was that he was making them and like nobody else was yet.
Dude,
It was
no,
just Herb out here on
everybody was
TikTok.
making-
Yeah.
Everybody was
It
getting
was
crap
funny
for it.
as fuck though.
And then the
like-
quarantine hit,
Yeah.
and then everyone my age joined, and it literally ruined TikTok.
Oh,
the
yeah.
same way that like when like my parents' generation joined Facebook, it ruined Facebook
Yeah.
for us. So like it's been really weird, like taking that ride from each like.
You see social media in different stages, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Because you got I mean, I know you were definitely there probably when Instagram was still by itself, not Facebook
Yeah,
yet.
oh, yeah,
And
for
remember
sure.
all the blue.
Dude, I remember when you used to not be able to upload from your phone. You used to have to take it. Do you remember that?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
used
had
to
to
have
take
to
the
take it.
picture.
Yeah.
You couldn't just be like, go to all photos and then just like, oh my God.
It
I
seems
forgot
like
about
that was. It seems like
Unlocking
that
a
was
bunch of
so long
memories.
ago. Like,
I remember when they
It really
introduced.
was though. I feel like.
in the grand scheme though, like, you know, like,
And then the
you've lived
chronological
through,
thing.
you've been through like gaps of social media where things have literally just come out of the ground. Like TikTok wasn't a
Dude.
thing, like, you know, even like 5 years ago, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen it all, so
It's been weird.
Herb has really good perspective on all this kind of stuff.
Wait,
you
real
know?
quick. What do you think about this is gonna be a hot take. What do you think about photography content on TikTok?
Yeah,
the
I'm
challenges.
curious. I'm
Dude, okay, so
curious.
like it's dope, it's cool, it's fun,
Okay.
but it's overdone, dude. Like do something different. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
okay.
I'm not hating. Everybody's got to have their 15 seconds, but
Yeah.
I feel like these kids doing it on TikTok are the same ones that did it on Instagram
Yeah.
because it's the same thing. It's nothing different.
It's a different
Maybe
platform.
I
that's
think
right?
it's a different platform and it's a different demographic because the people on Instagram were probably more around like our age, as in like
Exactly.
as old as me and to as young as you guys kind of deal.
Yeah, I'd say like 18
right?
to like like about you.
Yeah. And then TikTok primarily, well, prior to the quarantine, was like, dude, a bunch of like,
High schoolers.
yeah,
Middle
and like
schoolers.
lower, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like they didn't see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also the way that the For You page is set up, everybody sees it.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to follow somebody to be seeing what they were doing on Instagram. So
Yeah.
it's fresh to them. It's cool to them. They're flipping out when they see some kid ask some random girl at the mall to shoot with them. But dude, it's creepy and it's been overdone.
Thank you. I just wanted to see if you thought it was creepy because
Dude, that is so creepy.
that was what I was saying. The hot take is I definitely think that there are boundaries when it comes to like just asking random people to just take pictures. You
I
know
wonder
what
how
I mean?
fake it is too.
Can we
though.
explain what this is? Because I'm one of these people too, but some of these people might not know what
Oh,
the challenge
yeah.
is. Yeah,
Dude,
What-
if you don't know this challenge, turn this podcast off because we only talk to people who are up to date.
We only talked to hip.
I think I just got fired from Day by Day and replaced by Herb. Actually,
Nah, I'll probably put a clip in here of it so people
Yeah,
can see
so
it.
basically what it is though is like you're peeking a little bit, by the way, just so you know.
Am I?
Yeah, I've seen it peak a few times.
Thanks, man.
Just I'd rather like ruin this little bit than like the whole thing.
Yeah. It's because I keep going
Herb,
back
what a
and forth.
guy.
Yeah.
That's why I pay him the big bucks.
Dude, see, I'm always on, dude. I can't
Come on.
just chill. I'm always like checking levels and stuff. It's terrible.
That a boy.
But so this TikTok challenge, it's like, do a bunch of people do it, or is it just
A
one
bunch
dude?
of people. No, bro. People do
They'll
it now.
walk around, and like it just looks so fake. First of all, like it just can't be real, to be honest. So a photographer will walk around and he'll have his camera. 99.99999% of the time, it's a Sony for some reason.
Always.
I don't know why, but and then the dude's like,
That's
"Hey,
weird.
what's up? I really like your look. So I'm a photographer," and he'll pull his phone out. Check out my Instagram.
Check
Oh,
out my
yeah.
TikTok. Oh, I have like.
And he's
you
like,
know-
"Check out my Instagram. I'm a photographer. Look how many followers I have. Like, look what I'm doing." And then they're like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And then he'll look to the mom and be like, "Hey, do you mind if I take pictures of your daughter really quick? Like, I think we could do some really cool."
It's like what?
And that's the challenge.
That's
like,
literally
just to
all
get
it
him to
is.
say
Challenge.
yes. To
That's
say,
literally
do
all
they
it
actually
is.
take photos or no?
They do.
Yeah, they
and they're
do.
like, "Look how amazing, dude! It's a picture of a girl sitting in a mall holding an apple.
with a f-stop of 1.4.
Yeah.
Man, that makes me honestly. That really like.
And
it
she
kinda
looks plastic.
It stimulates some thought in my head. It's like when like
Plastic.
what are the intentions behind that? Because it's obviously not to get fire photos, but it's
man.
just like
It's clout.
attention, man. Attention.
It's clout.
Yeah. Like,
100%
It's
clout,
clout,
bro.
dude.
I don't get the point of that.
And I feel like this is leading into another topic of like that type of photography.
Yeah.
That like
I mean, it's been around.
Everybody, but yeah, but like
Peter McKinnon
everybody
and all
talks
them
about it.
pushed it up, like made it.
Peter McKinnon doesn't do it like that though, does he? Like the
If you-
porcelain looking skin.
If you look at some of his pictures of like people, he kind of pushes it
Oh, okay.
sometimes. Granted,
Honestly, I
this was
don't
years.
remember.
This was a couple years ago, so he's definitely gotten like, and he does more like lifestyle stuff now anyway. But I've definitely seen a few of his portraits, and it kind of pushes that like, okay, you're definitely split toning, and then just like making these people look like classic.
Interesting. Okay, I guess I just haven't seen his stuff.
No,
in a while, to be
again, this
honest.
was like a while back though. This is a couple years ago. But anyway, I'm not trashing Peter McKinnon, but yeah, like it's definitely been overdone.
yeah.
The orange and blue
I don't know, man.
split toning.
I guess one of the things that kind of bothers me a little bit too, and like just kind of like a personal preference thing is like I'm looking at things that are marketable. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing this as a living.
A
Not to say that I
career, yeah.
love what I do because I'm so
Yeah.
passionate about it. I love it. Like it's so much fun.
Mhm.
But to me, it's like, what's the point of me having fun if I can't like have somebody
See it.
use it? You know what I'm saying?
make
And the way
Yeah.
I see it is like, okay, you're super artistic. I'm not even gonna take credit. I'm not even gonna say that I can edit like these like porcelain people, whatever. I don't know.
I don't know what it's
You know what I'm
called.
saying?
either.
But like, dude, I don't know.
I
So
get
what
what
I'm
you're
getting at is like, dude, it's super cool. It's a hobby. I'm glad. Like,
yeah, no, I'm
keep it
glad
up.
that photography
But,
is
like,
getting a light. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, Nike's not gonna buy that.
Yeah,
I
Nike's
guess-
not gonna buy that. Hurley's not gonna buy that. Like, it's not gonna be used in like a Ruka commercial or something like
Yeah,
that.
and like,
It's cool. Again, have a hobby, but it's like,
yeah, exactly. And I guess to reel it back in, I have nothing against it. My brain just doesn't get it because I personally don't like it either.
yeah,
It just doesn't look cool.
Yeah.
I can respect it though.
yeah. I
Really-
respect people's hustle. Yeah, I respect
But
that.
yeah,
Real quickly, because we did just do this quarantine thing, and like a lot of things change over quarantine. But like in the lens of photography, what's your opinion on like the FaceTime photo shoots that were going on and stuff during the quarantine? If you saw any of those,
I didn't. What was going
Really?
on?
Okay,
Ooh.
so I saw quite a few people like they were doing I guess it's called like a FaceTime shoot, and basically you go on FaceTime and there's no cameras, but you just hit the like screenshot button on your FaceTime, and it's a
Okay.
photographer and a model on a call, and I've seen like maybe 2 of these shoots, and I mean I've seen the photos from that, but what do you think of that? I was confused about it at first too, so I thought there was a camera being involved, but it's just hitting the screenshot on a FaceTime.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. Like I haven't seen any of it, so I guess like in the blunt Herb way,
Mm-hmm.
my brain is saying that just sounds viral worthy.
Okay,
Like it
Kinda
doesn't
TikTok,
sound.
right?
Yeah, maybe like it doesn't.
I'm surprised you
doesn't
hadn't seen this. I
sound-
was curious because I saw like 3 people do it over the quarantine. Like it was kind of making its way around.
So it's just a photo of a screenshot.
you basically the model FaceTimes the photographer or vice versa, and then basically like the model's modeling on the FaceTime call while like they just hit the button for a screenshot. Yeah,
Okay.
is that it up
doesn't
there
make
on the
sense.
phone? Yeah. So I didn't know if you'd heard of that or
No, I
any
haven't.
input towards that.
I mean, right off the bat, like I said, for my brain, bluntly, like it kind of sounds dumb. Like it sounds like somebody was just trying to like,
Get creative and
just get
Yeah,
creative and
right,
like capitalize a little bit on the quarantine,
right.
which is cool. But I don't.
I mean,
I
there's
just
a
I
part
don't get it.
There's the part of me that's cool because I always think it's cool to like think in another direction. Like
Yeah,
there's never
no,
such
for
thing as
sure,
a
I'll
bad
give 'em that.
idea, but like it did seem a little OD.
It sounds like a stretch.
Yes, OD,
You know what I'm
a
saying?
stretch.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I agree. That's
so
how I felt
that's,
towards it too.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, it sounds like fine, but so wait,
yeah. see,
that's
there it
literally
is.
it.
For
Yeah.
those that can't see right now, we're watching a
put it
video
up,
on
I'ma put it
the FaceTime photo shoot.
And
So,
again, I'm kind of on Desi's side of like I understand that like okay, it's a trend, it's gonna pop,
Yeah, it's a trend. I feel like
it's gonna have photo FaceTime, like COVID stuff.
Right.
But I do agree with Desi on the fact that like it's creative. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. I mean,
It's kind of out of the box. Like like we can't see each other, but I can still take pictures of you. Like just do
It's-
this,
yeah.
do that for
The-
me on the FaceTime.
I think the thing I like because I agree with Mark. I think we're all on the same page, honestly,
yeah,
about
for
it.
sure.
But the
It's just
thing-
kind of weird but cool. But like,
The thing I do like though
It's a
is
trend.
like,
Yeah.
you know what? For some people, like that might be them keeping up their hustle still. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? By like,
That's what I'm
you
saying,
know,
man.
like that's commendable. You know, I
it's just
fuck with
keeping-
that. You know, so
It's just keeping the feed heavy.
Yeah, and keeping them creative, which at the end of the day is all like that's important. You know, as long as you're flexing your creative muscles, which I guess kind of goes into like how are you staying creative during like pretty much
a
just all
pandemic, bro. What's
Yeah.
up?
How am I?
Yeah, what's up?
So I was editing a video actually for the first time all quarantine today.
Wow.
And I sat down, I used DaVinci, and I was like in color. And I was like, what the heck? How do I do this? Like, so if that sums it up, pretty much I haven't been, man. Like, I haven't been too creative. I've been kind of like.
But do you still watch other photographers' stuff, or do
So-
you still see things on your feed? They're like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a time for everything. When there's time to shoot, it's time to shoot.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any shooting, so there wasn't any editing.
Yeah.
So I use the time to. I'm creative all day, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm the best creative. That's not how that's intended to sound. But like,
Yeah.
I'm always working on creating something.
Yeah.
So I spent the time doing admin stuff, man. Just kind of like setting up like a list of potential clients, like setting up like all my documents and stuff. I
That's good.
laid out a whole new business proposal. I sent out to clients.
That's
business
awesome.
proposals and stuff. So I made a beautiful one, dude. Super proud of it.
That's awesome.
I think that's important stuff too, because like
dude,
I feel
it's
like
stuff that people don't think about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
creatives don't
saying.
think about the back
that's
end
like
sometimes.
the in between of successful people. I feel like is that kind of stuff you're talking about right now. Is
You
the in
have to
between
do
the
it,
lines.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's how you have the clients and stuff, man. Like you know, Herb's always
But
got
that's the
camera
thing,
in his
dude.
hands, man.
Yeah, you just have to be like, and also I kept conversation with my clients.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
like rather than like hitting the screenshot button on my phone during FaceTime, I was hitting up client stuff.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
There you have
that
it.
dude. And I've been working on. I think I told you guys that I've been working on this new production company, Blue
Yeah.
Studio.
Dude, can we hear a little
So-
bit about that? Because I
Yeah.
gotta say the name is fucking cool, man.
Dude, the name is so funny. I'm stoked on it. Like I knew going into it that I wanted it to be something like kind of weird, but not weird enough that like it sounded like a transformer or something, right? Like you had to
Right, right.
remember it.
Yeah.
And
And this is you said a production company, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so I'm doing it with Kyle Loftus, Cal Visuals, and
Shout out.
Carlos Perez.
Shout out.
So it's just us three. And yeah, dude, I'm super stoked on it. But the name is kind of funny because we had a list of names and like all of them were pretty cool. And we were like trying to work it out. And like my big thing is because like, dude, we went to school together and we
Yeah.
knew like music business is what we went for. But like branding was such a big part of it.
Marketing
so, like,
is the biggest part of building a
dude,
brand.
So my brain got stuck there, and I love it. I'm super thankful for Full Sail, like
Yeah.
pushing me that way. But
Yeah.
my thing was like every handle has to match, website has
Mm-hmm.
to match, and all that stuff. So like we started finding names that we liked, and things just didn't match, and then we'd have to start adding words to it.
Yeah.
You know how like Wolfie, for example, I helped him come up with AKA Wolfie because Wolfie wasn't there.
Yeah.
But that's dope. AKA Wolfie, that's
That
pretty
is
dope.
hard.
He's
right?
kept it too.
Yeah,
He's still
dude.
AK Wolfie. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, but anyway, so that's pretty much what we ran into, thinking about like names, and then Kyle was talking, yeah, dude, we really need to think about a name, something that's just like, you know, it's gonna glue us together and it's just gonna make sense. Or somewhere in there, he had the word glue,
Yeah.
like talking about how it needed to like, you know,
Exactly.
and I was like, how about glue?
It just came together. It was like you said
Dude,
it.
but see, that's what's funny because that's exactly like we just play with it because you said we came together, right? Like glue
Exactly.
makes it stick.
And it's just like
And
that's the message
so,
right
like,
there. That's
That's
the
a very
message.
so
full
much-
circle story.
Yeah, there's so much wordplay there where it's like, dude,
I mean, I think that's how the best names come about, honestly, especially for production companies, because you want to come off as like, okay, we're creative, but we're also like serious. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly,
And I think
right.
glue is just like perfect like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's creative.
For sure. Definitely, like I was inspired by Milk Studio. Like I definitely wanted like a one-word thing. Like
Yeah.
wasn't a requirement, but initially that's definitely what I wanted.
Yeah.
Milk Studio in New York and LA too. I don't know. I just love the name.
Yeah. It's a cool ass.
I
name,
gotta say,
honestly.
glue seems the most fitting. You know, you guys are all creative too. You know, like you both are all three of you are all
Dude,
pretty talented. You know,
yeah, I'm
that's
stoked.
like the A team almost.
It's
you know?
wild because like we all have such big strengths and like not that any of us are bad at certain things, like, you know, but we just complement each other so
Yeah,
well.
I was
about
Our
to say,
strengths,
that's
dude,
kind of the
our
best way
strengths
to
are
put it.
wild. Like, yeah, I could go on and on about it, but
Yeah.
like,
But it's just
those
like when you
dudes are
guys-
wild, man.
Yeah.
I think-
no, I've definitely seen their work
Yeah.
and it's sick. It's sick.
I think a really big thing to point out about Herb is, growing up, like, kind of around photographers and stuff, and it's crazy because, like, you don't meet a lot of people that do video and photography as well as Herb does,
Nobody does both.
Yeah, that's the thing in general. I remember we were talking about this a little bit ago, and, like, it's hard to find people that do both if you can even.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, dude.
Herb's a videographer, cinematographer, and photographer, like, I've been in a short film with Herb, where he's done a one take.
Dude.
Like,
Dude, that was a wild shoot.
I've done
That
a
was
shoot with
great
Herb too.
one.
It's like Herb does it all, and that's commendable, man, because video and photo are two totally different entities.
You would think it's not, and
Right.
most people assume like
If you can pick up a camera, you can do
Yeah,
either or.
Right.
uneducated clients definitely assume that.
Yeah.
Dude, but it's so
And I hate
different.
it. I hate having to talk to people and be like, bro, I could take your picture, but honestly, I'm way more comfortable doing video.
Yeah.
I just understand it a lot better. I don't know how and I don't know if you ever met my friend Felix, but he's amazing behind the camera. And I'm just like, I don't know how they can just do that. Like, just see the shot and be like, that's the shot I want. Like,
Yeah.
and take that picture.
Yeah.
I can't do that. And it's just crazy.
It's different, man. Like, if you have a drift car, it can drift. It's not going to go off road.
Yeah.
It's still a car,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean it's going to go off road.
Yeah.
Same tool that you would use to go off road, but it's just used differently. If that
Exactly.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're
I don't know
saying.
if that was a stretch or not, but you get
No,
what
I
I'm
understand
saying.
what you're saying.
You know what I'm
Car
saying?
guys watching this, you're gonna love that.
Oh, I thought there was somebody over there.
Nah.
I'm set.
But that's cool, man, because Mark's a video guy, and you shoot too, right?
Yeah, I
What-
shoot
what-
photos here and there, but
what-
I don't like it.
I'm
I'm
asking-
not
See,
gonna
that's what
lie.
I'm saying.
I don't like
You're
it.
the one or
Yeah,
the other.
Mark's a video
but
kinda
that's
guy.
like completely okay though, because like you have to be a master at one thing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like we've learned this a lot, I think, in
yeah,
class.
we did.
Just like you can't be a master of everything, man, because you
Just be a master of none. And
Yeah, that's literally what happens.
it's
Because
like,
Man, I totally understand that because, growing up, that has resonated with me so much because my mom tried to make me do everything. When I was a kid, I would do theater, I'd do music, I'd do all that. I
Yeah.
even tried swimming, all that fun stuff. And it's like, it is hard. I remember when I got to high school and I went to an audition-based high school, I had to pick a major. And it was hard to audition for one or, pick one that I wanted to further pursue.
yeah,
Not just in high school, but just down the line. And it's hard to know that when you're that age. But yeah, man, if you're shooting in every which area, bro, your
gonna
career
miss.
and
Yeah.
passions,
And-
it's hard to do it all. It's hard.
exactly. Like
And
it's
it's
good
not-
to shoot around, but like when you finally get something that sticks, it's like okay, like pursue that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
and that's kind of what's happened to me, and that's why I do both. Because like at one point, photography was my thing. That's kind of what fell in my lap. People
Yeah.
started to get to know me for it.
Lion the Lion, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Those days, bro.
And then video and cinematography took over my life. So like, you just have to make that thing your focus, because
Yeah,
people, when they think of a certain style in video, they think of me,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, and I want it that way because 100% of the time they will think of me.
Yeah,
If I'm like okay at that video and okay at photography, I'm gonna be a backup to somebody.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather be the first pick for one thing
Yeah.
than a fourth pick for a million things.
That's
Ooh,
very important
nice.
right there.
That's a good nugget.
You might want to
Yeah.
rewind that if you're watching that. I think that's
It's a
very
good nugget,
valuable to
man.
any creative or artist is what you just said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when I met you, I think you were were you more into photo or video
Yeah.
back then? Kind of photo,
Yeah.
right? Like Lion the
Definitely
Lion
photo.
was
Dude,
your old
actually, I feel
Instagram.
like when I met you, like I wasn't doing either.
Okay.
But shortly after, yeah, at the time it was just music. And then shortly after got into photo.
Okay. So
Yeah.
photo is kind of like, I don't want to say your first love, but kind of like
Music is, man.
I was about to
music's the
say,
first love. Okay.
Bro, did you not remember the old videos he was showing us?
Yeah,
He's
man.
in the music videos. Just
Oh,
going-
of course, man. We all love music, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think music has a special place in all kind of like parts of our lives,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
even you, Mark, like Mark used to be rolling back in the day with the music, you know what I'm
Dude,
saying? Musty
the
Mark
shit.
Records and all
Yeah.
that. So,
God dang.
you know,
Asheville.
Asheville representing.
Asheville gang.
But no, yeah, you're right though. But I mean, I get what he's saying that like music is just always gonna be like that.
Dude, it's my foundation.
Yeah.
Honestly, like take your passion and use it as fuel to get really good at what you're doing.
Yeah.
I feel like my video, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just kind of like what I feel is my strength is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is all my editing and all my videos have such a rhythm to it because my
Yeah.
brain thinks in music.
Yeah, it does.
So like
yeah,
everything
I
just
agree.
kind of, I try to go with the flow.
no, you do.
You know what I'm
too.
saying? And that's kind of my deal. And also, dude, I feel like you really need to have a good taste in music.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
like,
of course.
I think
And-
music and photography are like next door neighbors almost, you
But
know?
for video,
Video,
because it's gonna
no.
be in your video.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
music and
saying?
video
I feel
marry
that.
each other
Because
so well.
everybody thinks they have a good taste in music. Like, oh, I have the best taste in music. Everyone
Yeah.
says that. But like, you have to have a good taste in music that I know it's kind of going against what I just said, but actually no. Let me I'm just kind of rethought that.
No, yeah, go for it.
The right music for that vibe, right?
Yeah.
For
Exactly.
that
Vibes.
video.
Exactly.
Dude, because I've seen some people put some like cheesy music for something that's supposed to look aggressive.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
It just
you have to think about your audience.
exactly.
Like, who's going to be watching it? What do they listen to? Because not everybody's going to be watching it.
Exactly.
So,
That's why music supervisors are so sought after like in the industry, because it's
Yeah.
like who can actually like marry. That's like literally taking two, creative things and putting them together. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, and they're like just like thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I use I have 2 music subscriptions. Like, but I can't type in, give me a song that sounds like this, but also has like the singer sounds like Justin Bieber, but I want like a drummer like Travis Barker.
Yeah.
You don't do
You
that.
don't do that.
So you kind of have to have like a memory of like, all right.
A repertoire of like
more or less,
vibes
right?
and
you kind of have to be a
moods.
DJ in a sense.
tones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you're looking for like licensing for like smaller stuff without big names in it, then you
Yeah.
really have to be like, all right, well, dude, I break it down into keys.
Really?
Like I find songs like if I have a video that has multiple songs, keys
Okay.
have to match for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You go that deep?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
I mean,
those
that-
type of
I've never
things, you know
thought
what I'm
about
saying?
that. I've
Logically,
never
that
thought
makes
about
sense
that.
though, and that's a cool for anybody that was listening to that. Like, really think about that. That's pretty fucking cool, man. Like each
Dude, yeah.
song is in the same key. Like
It has to be in the same key.
that
if I'm
would
working
definitely
on something,
affect how you hear it.
That's
you know?
dude. That's part of it. That's why, like I said, I feel like my music passion, I guess, really helps fuel video stuff because sad videos, I'll grab something in a minor key.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course.
So
Dang. I've never thought about it like
Dude,
that.
yeah.
I just learned something. Boom, right there.
There you go,
Another
see?
nugget.
That was your aha moment.
dude,
of the day.
I just ate a bunch of chicken nuggets. Maybe that's why.
Oh my God. He's
Actually,
Yeah.
you gave me 2 nuggets,
I-
so maybe
we
that's all I
Nah,
got.
tenders, boy. Tenders.
Oh, so they're bigger than nuggets.
Yeah, we don't do the nugget. I don't order nuggets from Chick-fil-A. I'm a tenders kind of guy. I
Oh
love
my
chicken
gosh.
tenders. But yeah, man,
Shout out Chick-fil-A.
our friend Wolfie was down here recently, and speaking
Yeah.
of music videos, you guys,
Oh, God.
I was there too, but we shot a video, yeah.
Dude, I'm so
Oh my
stoked
God.
on that video, but it's only because Mark wasn't feeling good that I shot it.
It's all good.
Do you remember that detail?
Yeah, I was like, bro,
How
I'm
could you
hungover.
forget?
I'm not feeling too hot. I'm a little sick, I feel like. I was like, I'm cool.
I mean, we all.
One second.
Yeah.
This is a prime example of being the first pick for something, dude. I was not a first pick for that. People think of me usually for like fashion stuff,
Yeah.
not music videos. And that's why people think of you more for music stuff.
Yeah.
So Wolfie's like, let's do it.
yeah.
So anyway,
No.
I was a runner up for it, but whatever.
No, you
I'd
still
rather
killed it.
I'd rather be you.
There. Okay,
First
no,
pick
no,
than,
no.
like, somebody
That's
else, you know what
not
I'm saying?
fair. That is not fair.
Dude, I will fight Wolfie.
Wolfie, I'm gonna defend you right now, but
Oh
Dude,
my
no.
God.
there is some variables in there. But no, but I'm the point of bringing that
Dude,
up.
he called me. Hey, Mark's sick. Do you want to shoot?
Granted, I was sick, so I'm not. I was hungover, but I was kind of sick.
Wolfie, take note of this, okay? Take note, Wolfie, if you're listening.
But
to
Wolfie
this.
was in good hands. Trust me.
Oh, no, dude, we took care of it,
Herb
man.
killed it. Honestly, he did a lot better job than I would have. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, dude. I just used resources that you didn't have access to. That's all. Like you would have
But-
killed it.
No.
And not even
Yeah.
in a weird way. Like,
No, yeah,
like,
of course.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
I
you
just, like,
use what was at your disposal.
Yeah.
That's what every great
and that's
creative does.
literally all that helped. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta say,
I would have put you in that situation. You'd have done the same, if not better.
Herb came through in that situation because, like, I mean, you remember we were all three talking about the Wolfie video, and like,
Yeah.
the concept wasn't nearly as solid as what Herb came up with, like on that,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And I'm not even talking about like who could have done it, who couldn't have thing. Like Herb came
Dude, that'd
up
be
with
fun.
a really
It's-
fitting idea.
That'd be a
for
fun
that
challenge,
song.
though.
Yeah, we just
Like,
say
just,
same
like, for
song
fun.
to video.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
Dude,
hard.
That would be cool.
We
yeah.
should market that.
I would
Hey,
do it.
And then the artists would
TikTok-
have 2
TikTok, I'm
videos.
kidding,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, let's do it on TikTok. Let's find some random kid in the mall and ask them about it.
You
Oh
could
my
just
God.
piece together your TikToks
my-
post by
hey,
post. Of
is
a
it
whole
cool
video.
if we just film your kid real quick? Check out my Instagram. Oh, I only have 43 followers. Well, it's all right. I'm famous.
Quality over quantity, guys. Come on.
Exactly.
Oh God, I don't have either.
But yeah, man. So like, can you like kind of like that was a pretty last minute thing, and you pulled off a pretty cool video. That's coming out what, May 24th?
Friday. Today is May 26th, so that would have been 2 days ago, dude.
Oh, good lord.
I mean, you guys are just behind. This man was
Okay.
like, what day did we go out? Yeah, you guys are just
29,
so
29.
I make my own days, but so this comes out on the 29th, man, and
Yeah.
I've seen the video. Mark has too. It's pretty fucking cool,
awesome.
bro. It
was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah,
it was fun to
man.
shoot. Dude, it's just so wild that we shot it in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Came back here. I sat in that chair and
Oh, yeah,
edited
dude.
it for the rest of the night.
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
Dude, it's wild. Don't tell my clients that because I don't usually do that.
Yeah,
Like, I don't have a 8-hour turnaround time.
But that's
They
'cause
had
it
a strong
It
contract.
came out so good, man. Like I remember you were so excited. You were like,
Dude, I was
we
so
were
excited.
because we were gonna chill no matter what. Wolfie was in town, so
Right.
you know it was like, why don't we just go back to the house, chill, like stay up all night? We'd
And
probably be
that's-
doing this anyways together.
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
what gets
Yeah.
the job done. As long as like if you're vibing with the project, then you're just like, yo,
Yeah.
like I want to finish this right now. Just do it.
I know. I love it.
I love that kind of work.
I mean, bro, that was a great video, and it was sick because it was Wolfie too. You know,
It was
like,
fun, man. Like, I have kind of going back into the repertoire thing. Like, I have a list on my phone and / in my brain kind of like concepts that I want to do.
Mhm.
And they're kind of how I break down my shoots is how complex every project, how complex a concept is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the more complex, obviously, the more expensive my shoot gets. So that type of deal.
Exactly.
Just because a lot of people ask me, I guess, like, I'll just say it right here. That's kind of how things are based. But
Yeah, of course.
Off a
I
budget.
had,
yeah, everything
exactly.
is like, yo,
what
how
do
much money do you have to work with?
What do I got? Yeah, exactly. It's like, because people are like, yo, how much do I got to pay you for a video? Dude, like, it's like going to a car dealership. How much does a car cost?
It's like,
What do you
bro,
want,
What do you
dude?
want?
Let's talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want the cheap shit? Do you want a
Yeah, dude.
Lamborghini?
I
Like,
can get
Yeah.
you something used.
Yeah.
Or I can get you something that like hasn't even like doesn't even touch the ground when it moves.
exactly.
Or you can leave it what
know?
you came in, man.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Exactly.
So anyway, that being said, I had a concept that was fairly simple in the sense of I didn't need like a crew with me.
Yeah.
So obviously it was just me and you,
Yeah.
like and Wolfie.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, this is a pretty dope concept that we could probably do, knock it out in a few hours, and yeah, we just did it.
It was literally a few hours.
Because
Like
he called me and he said he wanted to shoot it at your room. I was like, dude,
that was the original.
I was like, dude,
but
I get it, but like,
It
if
could
we're
be
gonna
better.
shoot a video, let's like do something.
yeah.
Exactly.
So I just had an idea, and I was like, let's do it.
It works.
I had to convince him a little bit, because,
Really?
well, I mean, only in the sense because, again, it depends on like what goes into this concept.
Yeah.
And we needed a projector.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, part of the deal, if you want to
Okay.
do this, buy this projector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, fine. let's
Bro,
do
I
it."
remember me and Wolfie, we went to Walmart to get this
Yeah.
projector, bro, and like I forgot how much it was, but like they had one left of the projector basically. And like
$80, right?
yeah, it was some well, there was a really expensive
Yeah.
one too. But like we got that projector and like Wolfie was so happy that he found a
Dude,
projector.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the
God.
projector ended up being trash, man. Like, we made it work.
Really? What was wrong
but
with it?
It was just
Bro,
it was
that
an
shit
$80
was-
projector.
Yeah,
That's
You
was
paid
wrong
for
with
what
it.
you got basically.
It was to
Yeah.
Was
watch,
it flickering and stuff? Or?
No, it wasn't flickering. It was just
was
for kids
faint.
to watch Dora the Explorer in a blanket
Yeah.
tent.
Okay, I
Like, it was
got
just
you.
weak, you know? So, like, it worked out for Wolfie because I was like, dude, just return it.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
he returned it.
That's
and
how you do
was
it.
set.
That's the biggest secret.
If
Return
it was
shit.
if it was a
Yeah.
fire projector though, we probably
Oh,
would
yeah,
have that.
it would've
Like a
definitely
projector
kept
we
it.
learned is pretty fucking cool to have, you know.
Dude,
Get
I
some
have
cool shit with
so
that.
many concepts that I want to do with projectors. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
flooded with ideas with projectors. And that was my first go at it,
Mhm.
That's-
surprisingly.
That's awesome.
Because, like, I've been wanting to do it for so long, but
Dude, I gotta say, I can't wait for you guys to see the video. This podcast
Dude.
might be out by the time the video's out.
we
but,
finished it so long ago, too. I'm ready for it to be out.
Yeah, man, it's like gonna be like unwrapping a present. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like Wolfie's dripping in it too. I styled Wolfie in the video.
Yeah, dude.
Desi the stylist.
Yeah, bro, I dripped up Wolfie in some fear of God and all that. So I mean, from head to toe, it's got production, it's got creative,
It was
man, it's
good,
got the
man.
Herb touch.
This is a good team.
Yeah, man, and that was fun too. So I think that says a lot though, the fun aspect. Because anytime I work with Herb, or you know, like when we shoot or something, man, or like even if I'm not a part of the project, like
Yeah.
Herb is never like, okay, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen you be nasty or lose your cool, man, or like you're always having fun with what you're doing, kind of. You
There's
know,
no reason
like,
to, man.
Yeah, like
Because life is like, you pick, like, I chose to be here.
Yeah.
You guys didn't force me. I'm choosing
Okay,
to go
well-
home after this. Everything is choices.
The
like,
handcuffs have to get back
Yeah.
put on when you leave.
but like
so.
everything is choices, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna work, so that's why we shot. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason in ever stressing about anything. And if you are stressing about something, change it. Like,
Yeah.
don't do it. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know?
That's what I try to tell
So that's
people
my
all the
philosophy,
time.
dude. And I'm not trying to dumb down like what you're saying. It's just kind of how I think about my life. It's like, dude, like if Wolfie isn't cool, I wouldn't hook him up with stuff. Like I wouldn't shoot with him. I wouldn't hang out. I wouldn't have invited you to the studio.
Exactly.
You know?
I didn't get invited to the studio. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But
Yeah, I like that philosophy,
But that's
man.
the philosophy with it, man.
It's a
Like,
lifestyle, bro. Like I think that is a big thing. Is like like all three of us, I think, get along so well too
Yeah.
because we share that to some degree. That kind
Yeah.
of like way of life,
We're just
And,
really racist, but that's about it.
Dang. Does he get the flattest face? He's like, he just said that.
That was a joke,
What'd
guys.
you say?
Someone
Oh my
laugh,
God.
please.
Nah, I had to give him the silence to give him some awkwardness
my
now.
God.
Dude, I don't get awkward. That's another thing. I
That
don't
is
get
very
awkward,
true.
dude. I don't.
I don't
Okay.
think I've ever seen Herb awkward.
What's there to be awkward about, man? This is me.
They'll just
man,
walk
I
off.
got-
Be like, I
Yeah,
said that.
I
Okay.
wouldn't say, okay. I'm trying to think about times I've had with Herb, and I can't even think of. I'm not even. I can't even think of anything. Herb's not an awkward guy. He's very
I'm telling
friendly.
you, dude, we've done some ridiculous stuff, and I just don't care.
I was gonna try to think of a time, but I was like, nah, that I wouldn't
Bring
consider
up
that
anything,
awkward.
man.
That
Bring
was
up anything.
that was more so drunk or crazy than anything. That wasn't
And
awkward.
even then, like, tell him, I don't care kind of
Oh
deal.
my
You know what I'm
God.
saying?
Nah, man, you're we've all had good times together, and
Yeah.
we've all had the crazy times and stuff. But it's cool because we all keep up with each other, man.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I consider to you guys my closest friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see Mark almost every day, and Herb, like, I talk to you all the damn
Dude,
time.
whenever I'm in town, we get together. Like,
Yeah, and it's like
it's
if
been a
we-
wild time for me, but
if we miss some weeks, bro, it's like it's right where it left off.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And it's we've had this for years, bro. And
yeah.
so I cherish the friendship we got
For
going
sure,
on. This
man.
is a very special episode
Damn,
for who's
Desi just
watching.
got so.
Nah, man, for sure though.
I mean, but that's
like,
real, bro.
That's
I
real.
love
like,
both of you.
just chilling at the Wellborn last weekend.
Yeah.
Or this past weekend. Like, I don't know.
Whatever day it was.
It's like
Yeah.
solidifying somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
By
It
the
was just
way,
nice.
I was very pleasantly surprised by the Wellborn.
Dude,
That was the
place is dope,
vibe,
yeah.
bro. Yeah.
You don't listen to me, dude. You only want to go to pub.
Nah, he used to want to go to pub.
Shut up.
I want to go
bro.
downtown.
That is a damn lie, but okay.
Dude, I got my spots, and I was like, nah, dude, let's go to Lib, dude.
I think we beat you to the Wellborn, actually. So technically, we
Yeah,
went there
you did.
first.
I
So
felt bad, 'cause I'm
technically, they pulled
always
up
early.
after
Oh
we
my
got
god,
there, bro.
this guy with his technicalities.
Come on now, come on.
Lord.
Well,
Coming from the dude that literally left as I got here for this.
that is true. Desi had errands to run.
In all fairness, Herb texted me. He's like,
Dude,
he's
what
like,
the
I'm
heck?
15 minutes away. And I'm like, oh, perfect. I can go to Chick-fil-A really
He
quick.
texted me. Okay, you text me at 7:30. Hey Herb, what time are you gonna be here? I'm in my head, dude. You told me to be here at 7:30.
And
So
then-
jokingly, I said, be there at 7:53 is literally what I said.
Herb lives like in like no, and I was like, that's pretty plausible. Like it's raining out. He probably got stuck in some rain or something. I was like,
Two
okay,
seconds
that's
later, 2 seconds later, JK, I'm outside.
cool. And I'm dapping him up. I'm like, I'll be right back, bro. Like I
Oh
gotta
my
go.
God. Yeah, he fell for it so hard. He was so like, yes, like my plan is working out perfectly. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, yo, he's outside, dog. He's like,
Dude, was that you in the window? I was like, is somebody? Because I thought somebody was looking, but you were so frozen.
I was just
Like nobody, like you
Because
weren't
I was like
moving.
trying to figure out. I was like, "Yo, is that her?" I was like, "Is somebody pulling up right now?" Like, I don't know who that is.
You were like waiting for me to turn around. Let me see. If he turns around, I'll definitely know if that's him.
I was waiting for you to get out of the car. I was just like, "Okay, if he gets out the car and starts walking, that's her."
I have a good question for the three of us, actually. Who out of the three of us do you think is the one that is least likely to make it somewhere on time?
You.
I was gonna say you.
Least likely
Yeah.
to make it
No,
on
you,
time?
Desi.
Me?
You, Desi. Yeah.
Dude, I'm always.
He's always on
15
time.
minutes
I'm always
early.
on
I'm
time.
always on time.
If it's
I was-
important,
I
I'm
was
always on
5
time.
minutes late to meeting up with you guys, which is not an important thing. It was like a social thing, right? Like not
Yeah.
work.
Right.
And it
We're
was
not
because-
gonna
Right.
bend you over backwards and spank
But
you.
my
bud,
point is, like, Raph texted me, yo, come pick me up from Create. That's
Uh-huh.
the only reason I was 5 minutes late. Otherwise, I would have been 15 minutes early.
I mean, I'm the same way. I like being right on time or at least
Dude,
5 minutes early.
I always say early is on time.
Yeah,
But you're
exactly.
never on
That's
time.
not something you follow. Exactly.
Yeah, you're never on time.
Dude,
Listen,
like,
I
I'm-
can invite Desi over and be like, "Yo, bro, when are you gonna come through?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm about to just like change real quick and I'll be over in like 10, 15 minutes later."
Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, bro, I'm about to leave right now,
Dude,
man.
Not to expose myself, but when we went to the Wellborn was the first time I told you the actual time we're supposed to meet there.
What do you mean?
Really?
Like, I always tell you 45 minutes early.
Oh, for real?
No joke, dude.
Wait, what?
Like,
That's
I'm
awesome.
not lying. I'm literally exposing myself right
See,
now.
Dezi works on rapper time. I'm telling you, Dezi works on rapper time. Because I do the same thing with...
I remember one time. I think I was at that place called Joysticks, right?
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
that's a bar. That's downtown.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, I was there, which I'm never there for. So I don't know why I was there. And you were supposed to be coming, dude. I don't remember the time. Let's say it was 10, right? I called you 10:05 or whatever, like a few minutes after. Dude, where are you at? Oh, dude, I'm right around the corner. I'm about to park. Dezi, I hear your door open. Like you just got into your car. What do you?
His face. He's like,
Because I know there's been times where I have been, but the real problem is in my head is that like I'm working as hard as I can to get everything there at the right time, man. Like everything.
I don't know if I believe that.
No, I swear,
No,
man.
trust me. He's working hard.
He's seen me,
I
man.
always see you,
The
like,
brain,
chilling.
nah, man. He's seen it. Even today, bro. I running around and stuff, man. I was like, if I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to do it.
Oh,
man.
for sure.
But
No,
like,
no, I don't
if it
doubt
goes
that.
wrong, man, like I'm human, bro, and like, yeah,
No,
being
no,
on
no.
place on time is kind of a thing for me. But I do know what you mean, bro, because like even the other day, I told Mark, I was like, oh yeah, bro. Like I woke up at like 2. Like I stayed up till like 9 a.m. and I woke up at 2. He FaceTimed me. He's like, yo, bro, you trying to come over right now? We're actually going to set this stuff up for the podcast, and I pulled up there like 3 hours later. Like I had to be at a shoot at like 7, but I was like, I gotta get there before. I said I would do it. Like I can't not, even if we're there for like 20 minutes. Like,
Nah, dude, no.
I try.
No, for sure. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when it comes to like chilling, just socializing and stuff.
Yeah.
When things aren't important, because it's not
Yeah,
important.
Dezi,
It's
we're just not. Yeah, we're not
it's
chasing that too
dude,
serious.
I see you hustle. I'm not saying that.
I will own up to that. I know I have been late maybe once or twice in my life to something, but
Dude, so was this shoot, the shoot you're talking about, was that with Zave?
yeah.
How'd
Dude,
that go?
those look dope.
Thank
Yeah,
you
they
so
were
much,
nice.
man.
Shout
Thank
out
you.
my cousin Zave.
Yeah, shout out to Zave, bro. Josh, you're very talented, bro. That's funny. That's my roommate's
I feel like
name,
half
too.
people know and half people don't that he's actually like my cousin.
Yeah,
like, actually.
This
Wait,
is
really?
this
Yeah,
is pretty
see, that's
cool
what
to
I'm
talk
saying.
I thought you
about.
were just
Yeah,
saying that.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
They're
He's actually my
related,
cousin.
yeah, and they're both very talented guys, and it's coincidental they both are in like photography and like kind of that kind of world too. Like it's pretty cool. And
So how was that? What'd you guys do, dude? Because I saw
Dude.
some dope stuff. Like,
Yeah.
thank you.
honestly,
man.
like,
Thank you.
I need to dig a little bit more because I think I only saw it on like somebody's story, but like maybe my favorite stuff from him.
Thanks, bro. I've been very selective what I share from it because like a lot of them are so fire. I don't want to
Yeah.
just throw them up there. Like I want to do it strategically. But
So what was like?
bro,
you guys
yeah,
just wanted to
we-
get together, or like what was the deal with
basically Josh had a cool spot and like it was like an abandoned warehouse near downtown and it's been just feeling so good to start shooting again and modeling and all
Dude,
this
yeah.
stuff
Hell
again
yeah.
and like all that. So I was like, yeah, bro, like let's do it. I've been super excited for this and I just had an outfit that I thought would really look good with the location and stuff. And bro, we got there, man, and I mean, Josh worked his magic, bro. Like he's
That's
really,
dope.
it's really cool shooting because it's so comfortable, and I think that's a big reason why the photos came out so well too, is
Yeah.
because we had a cool vibe going on.
yeah,
Good.
you guys
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
like we're just getting along really well with them.
Yeah, but it was cool. Like at one point we, because it was a gloomy day, so like what we did was we angled our cars at each other, and like they were diagonally
Oh, I
facing
saw
each
that,
other. And
yeah.
I don't know if you saw the shot. There's one shot where I'm holding my hand up, and it's like kind of like covering my face. and
Yeah.
we did that to
I did
cast the
see that,
shadow. Like,
yeah.
it was super cool. So we got creative, and it came out dope because of that. So
That's awesome. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
super dope.
thanks, man. Yeah, it was fun. It got a little wet, but it was still fun.
Ooh, that's
Hell
good.
yeah.
The most fun things always get a little wet. Am I right?
God
Yeah.
damn it, Desi.
God damn, we gotta bleep that one out
Dude,
too,
no, you don't go swimming.
bro. You
No,
know,
I don't go
you
swimming.
don't like.
I can't swim.
I can swim.
I can't swim. Happy
I
birthday,
can swim.
baby.
I can swim.
I can
Thank
swim.
you. Thank you for getting it.
Guys, life's not about waiting for
I know
the storm to
vines.
pass.
I know vines.
It's about
Dude,
learning to
I
dance
just got,
in the rain.
I just got. Did you see I posted on my story that I wanted to get like Vine stickers?
No, what?
Oh my god, dude! I just got a pack of Vine stickers. Shout out Jamie. She bought me Vine stickers.
Hey.
I posted on my story. I was like, "Yo, somebody buy me this for my birthday," and she ordered them for me, dude.
That's
There's just a
hard.
bunch of Vine stickers. One's like a noodle, and it says "You're not my dad" on it.
I love that. Oh, so like these are like famous vines, kind of.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like quotes,
dude.
I
yeah.
thought you meant the logos. This is cool.
Dude, I gotta find it. I'll have to show you here. Let's talk about something while I find it because you need to see this.
Yeah, I miss Vine. TikTok has strong
Dude.
Vine energy sometimes.
Sometimes, for sure.
But Vine was just a different. Have you tried Byte yet?
I got it, but like I just haven't used it.
It's just not the same, man. It's not the same.
Somebody told me like, yo, you should get it. It's like TikTok but for adults. I'm like, that's literally why I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not an adult.
I've never even heard of it.
It's Vine. It's basically by the same people that did Vine.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And they just called it Byte. But honestly, and I'm not like, I understand how it is to build an app and all that type of stuff. But honestly, TikTok is just in that perfect like space that anything like Vine is not going to come back. Yeah.
It's the timing. Vine was talking about, 2.0 coming out soon. Forgets about it. Goes a year without it.
Yeah.
TikTok starts to move a little bit, and he's like, all right, bringing back Byte. I'm like, dude, that hole has been filled.
It's too late, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so here are the stickers. So the first one is a picture of a house, and it says, and they were roommates.
Oh, my God.
This one's a avocado, and it says, free shavakadu. This one is a tombstone. It says, Miss Keisha.
Wait. Miss Keisha?
Yeah. The little doll? Dude.
No, I was trying to think of like, wait, which one's the one where it's like, I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me? Was that the same girl? Wasn't that the same girl? I
don't recall that one.
What? I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me?
This is a bowl of oatmeal. And it says, girl, you're thicker than a...
Wait, let me see that one.
He won't know it.
This one is
I don't know
chili.
any of these.
It's a chili, and it says, hi, welcome to Chili's.
Oh, I've seen that. Okay, I've seen that Vine. Yeah.
This one is a picture of a duck, and it says, look at all those chickens. Oh, what does this one say?
Wow. Herb is very well versed in his Vines. These are all going right over my head.
Dude,
You're an old guy in the heart, bro.
I feel like I didn't look at this one. It's a taxi, right?
I never went to what?
I never been to Uvu Javar.
Is that a weird way of saying Uber driver?
So yeah. Do you remember it?
I kind of remember it.
The dude's like, who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever had? And he goes, I've never been to Uvu Javar.
Oh, I can't picture it, but I can hear the voice.
And then,
I can hear the voice.
Dude, this one's a basketball. Please tell me which one you know.
Yeah, basketball game tomorrow.
Basketball game tomorrow.
Bro, I watch Jenna Marbles. Like, I know all these unironically.
Mark be putting Jenna Marbles on.
I love Jenna Marbles.
Yeah,
okay,
he does.
Last one I'll bring up before I bore everyone. It's a picture of a chicken nugget. Okay.
I look like a burnt chicken.
Do you know where?
nugget.
Yes.
Wait, what was it?
I look like no, because I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
I've never seen that.
Oh my God, bro.
Dude, I'm so happy I bought this. Oh my, or
technically you did it. Yeah,
Me,
it's a gift, man.
That's
even cooler.
awesome.
Did I say the croissant one already?
Stop! You let me drop my croissant.
Oh, that's so good, dude.
Wow,
It's so good.
I feel old, guys.
I'm stoked to
I feel old,
dude. I want to come back in season 12, and we'll talk about like the old school TikToks.
Oh my God.
Like
we'll have some gray hair by then. Well, hopefully mine will still be
won't.
platinum, but
I won't.
actually, I'll still be young in 12 years. We're good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trans age, so I'm 22. Right?
I think that's how that works. Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
I'm actually
No, but am I 22? Right? No, that's for me to decide. Actually. So, yes.
You know what, man? 21, bro. Even
let's
better.
do that.
Yeah, 21.
I mean, like I said, bro, he doesn't age. I don't think since I met him Full Sail, he's changed a bit other than hair color.
Yeah, hair's changed a little bit, but
that
I mean,
is one thing. The green is gone, bro.
hair has changed a little bit, but it's still influenced by like scene days.
It is.
Right?
I can
Like,
see.
That's what I was gonna ask you, bro. Yeah, what do you tell your stylist when you go? Like, what haircut wise? What inspo do you do? You know, I make an album of like photos. Like, they're mostly pictures of Justin Bieber, but like
Frank Rose. First of all, you gotta hit up Frank Rose. He's at a Deuce.
okay.
Gotta go to a Deuce.
After you go to AE Effect. I'm kidding.
This dude.
I just say that
you guys
to
are
fuck with
going
her.
crazy with the plugs today.
It's just the same thing though. I'm only plugging certain things.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Send us a
But
sponsorship.
anyway, no, yeah. I mean, my hair for the most part, like it's always been the same. I just don't know what I could do with it. To be
I
honest
don't
with
know
you.
either.
Like, and not in the sense of like I can't think of hairstyles. It's just two things. One thing. I just would look weird with anything.
Yeah, don't
Like,
change it.
I look weird with this. Like I'd look weirder with anything else.
Yeah, like you've gotten to that
So-
point where it's like part of your brand.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Our friend Mills, he used to have like really bushy hair, and that's how I could
yeah.
spot him anywhere. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's Mills. He's a tall dude with like really like a tall
Exactly.
afro. When he shaved it, I was just like, bro, like you just
You lose
lost
your
your brand.
identity,
Yeah.
man. You
He's
really
like,
do.
nah, man, I got waves. I'm like, bro, no, you you look like somebody way different now. And like, I still
Yeah.
love you. Like, you're still my dog. You're still Mills to me. But like, I feel like because he's an artist, I was like, bro, people could like just, they knew it was you. You know what I mean? When
Yeah,
you
exactly.
When you get like a regular haircut, it's just like, dang. They
Yeah,
just lost
exactly.
my-
What is regular anymore, though? You know, I know what regular is haircut
No,
wise,
there's
but
definitely
like,
regular.
buzz cut.
I mean,
what do you guys think? Is there regular anymore?
no, but there is,
Answer
though,
in the
dude,
comments. But no, I see what you mean, bro. But like, still, like, what do you go?
I got
Like,
a mullet.
what
You know
what
I'm
did
saying?
you
Like,
what did you
It's
tell
hard.
him, bro? Like,
It's
did you just
hard.
let him go crazy, or did
Kind
you,
of.
or
So
did
like
you
I've
just
been
like?
I've been going to Frankie for a little while, and like he just first of all he's like really good at what he does. Obviously, like all my friends are amazing at what they do. It's kind of weird how like none of my friends suck. Is that weird? I don't know, but
I think that's what our friend group I would want to
That's
be around.
fire, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
what?
doing
Yeah.
something right, bro. What?
yeah. So yeah, dude, Frank just kills it, and I pretty much just tell him like like kind of want to do the same thing. I'll give him somewhat of an idea of how I style it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, do what you want with it, and that's where the mullet came from. I was like, just get creative, dude. And he's like, all right, well, I got this idea, and that's literally how the
That's
mullet came.
hard.
And there's been times where I was like, let's just cut it a little bit shorter, and he's like, no, trust me. It's like, all right, fine. And then I'll leave, and I'll be like, he knows his stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You gotta
Like,
trust it.
I'm not even taking credit for
Dude,
hair.
I find that is the truth. Like, whether it's a barber, stylist, or whatever,
100%.
if you give them, you know,
Dude,
like,
that's how it is.
put yourself
yeah.
in their shoes. You know, when you got a client that's like, I need bam, 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 bam. That's a lot to manage. Like, if you can give some creative control to your
Yeah,
artist, I
of
feel
course.
like that's when the shit comes out the best. You know.
All they gotta know, or at least in the case of hairstylists, like what I told him is how I'm gonna style it. Pretty much, he knows what my lifestyle is. I'm not like wearing a hat all day kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
not like. So he knows that I'm gonna be styling it. He knows, yeah.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So
Like you kind of just give
I'm
your
not giving
barber
him.
guidelines, and then they go crazy.
I mean, I don't bring a ruler kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you don't bring a ruler with you?
See, that's what's wrong with the place you go to.
Oh,
Wait, you don't bring a ruler?
I bring a protractor. Make sure my
No, I really do love the place. I don't. Oh,
I was just,
yeah.
dude. Honestly, I
we
don't know
did talk
anything
about
the
this.
spot you go to.
No, we did talk about this the other day. They were roasting me because the salon I go to, it's fucking awesome, man. They're super sustainable and eco-friendly, and they were roasting me the other night when we were hanging out about like there being an eco fee and that like and like for using vegan and cruelty-free products, and I was like,
So
different
like,
strokes for different folks.
that was definitely like explained in a different context. We weren't roasting you. It's not like we
now
don't
we're
hate
not
Earth,
roasting.
dude. We
I'm
don't
kidding.
hate Earth.
Okay, you weren't roasting me, but we were having
We're
a good,
poking fun at
yeah,
this.
It was just
We're
funny,
poking
dude.
fun, man.
It
I
was
will
just
admit,
funny.
it is funny, but I do love that salon, and Deuce is very well known around this area too. And I think they're both awesome salons. I've never gone to a Deuce, but bro, I mean, I've heard you talk about them, and I've seen the hair that comes out of there. It looks great. It's cool. They do some cool shit too. I've seen like this girl came to like one of our parties. It was like the big party I threw.
Yeah.
And I saw like I followed somebody from a Deuce. It might be Phil or Philip or something. But basically she had some really crazy hair, but she got it done at a Deuce, and it was like, bro, it was like 3 different colors, and each eyebrow was something different.
What?
Like,
Some of the girls
that's
over
crazy.
there, dude, are like magicians.
but you know what I'm saying? They do cool stuff there, man. Like I was like, and it looked good too. It
Yeah.
didn't just look like Harley Quinn threw up on her head. Like it was
Right.
awesome.
Yeah, there's an
So,
art to it for sure.
Yeah. So shout out to Deuce, shout out AE Effect. See that? We're making a truce right here.
See, Captain Planet right here, saving the world one
Yeah.
salon at a time.
Come on.
One blonde hair strand at a time.
Well, I think that's like, a good place to kind of just leave off now for now. I mean, I'm sure we're going to have Herb on here.
Dude, there's got to
Some
be a
other
part
season.
2 because like
Yeah.
I think like there was stuff that we definitely wanted to talk about that we haven't
Yeah.
because there's been just so much good stuff.
Dude,
BS,
we would
but-
be here for hours if I
Yeah.
think like
Yeah,
if
that's what I'm
there
saying,
if there was
man.
no time constraint here. Real shit.
Because what's dope too is like this is how we talk when like there
There's
isn't a
not.
microphone.
Yeah, there isn't like a microphone and a
Yeah.
camera set up and stuff.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't have like a camera voice or anything like that. I'm just
Yeah, exactly. You're just
so
chilling.
like we're just chilling.
Let's
It's kinda
get
dope.
ready to rumble. I'm kidding. I'm gonna start talking like that on the podcast.
Oh, Lord.
I know that's probably not a good idea. But yeah, Herb, thank you for coming on here
Yeah.
today,
Is,
man.
man.
is there anything
Glad
you
to
want
be
to
here.
plug, coming up?
A do salon.
Oh yeah, let's hear it, bro. Let's hear your first, middle, last name, social security number, credit card number, and
All
then
of
your
it?
socials.
So social in the middle and then at the end too.
Well, and then after the social security number, and then the
Don't
credit card
don't forget the
numbers.
thing on the back too. We need that little code on
Oh
the
yeah,
back.
the
CVV.
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. You know what? That's too much right now. We're running out of time, guys. Let's just hear Instagram, all your socials, bro, and anything cool you got coming up.
Dude, yeah, Herb Maximo, everything. Facebook, Instagram,
www.
MySpace. Actually, no, on MySpace, I'm just Herb. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
But anyway,
That is cool.
all my handles are Herb Maximo. Made by Glue is my new production company.
Yeah.
That's like, we've been building a lot on that, been posting a lot on that. Got a pretty decent shoot tomorrow with them.
Awesome.
Really cool stuff
Cool.
coming there.
Well, thank you very much, Herb. Herb is an Emmy Award-winning cinematographer and photographer, and most importantly, our friend. So thank you for joining us for this first special episode of season 2,
Thanks,
baby.
sir.
Season
Popping
2.
off.
So let me give you one of these because like
Yeah,
quarantine life,
right?
right?
Corona shit's going around.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're good. Yeah.
Can't catch a Chinese
Oh,
virus.
we forgot the masks.
Oh, shoot.
Oh dang, man.
Dude,
Next time.
I literally just cut a hole for my mouth in my mask too.
Oh, nice, bro.
Like I could have just worn it, but
I'm sure the CDC would love that mask.
who?
The CDC.
Sure.
He doesn't even know
I
who.
don't know who that is. Yeah. I have no idea.
Really? I was joking. You're joking, right?
Mark.
Am I?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna end it there. So thank you very much. This has been Day by Day, season 2.